before you continue now, I suggest that you examine thoroughly your innermost desires and ask yourself a few key questions. Number one, do other people envy you, or do you envy others? Number two, do other people want to be like you, or do you wish you were living other people's lives? And third, are others in awe of you? Do they puzzle at your meteoric rise to the top as much as they wonder about your success, accomplishment, and amazingly good fortune? Or is it perhaps the other way around? And now think of all the good things that you want. The things you want to own, the money you want to acquire, the things you like to achieve, the exotic places you'd like to see, the abilities you like to have, the skills you like to have, the respect and admiration from others you'd like to earn, the love you'd like to receive, the personal satisfaction you'd like to enjoy, to activate harmony in place of hostility, and to remove all negativity for good, and so on it goes. You know that these good things in life are, and you also have a good idea of what it will take to get them. Imagine having that much of a competitive edge on others without their even knowing or realizing what your secret to success is. You know by now that it is power which carries your decision. It is power which obeys your commands. And now that you know that this power is life force, others call it chi or prana. It is power very much like electricity. Electricity did not begin to work for humans until they knew it existed. To understand the advantage that this power, I talk about life energy, can give you, imagine the following. Bring a native from a remote jungle into a city. The electricity will not work for him or her until he or she realizes that this button turns on that light and that switch turns on this computer or other gadget. Your power is life force or chi energy, and with your equipment from HSCTI you are able by now to have more life energy or more power, and consequently you are able to control it where and when you want to do so. This translates to the ultimate. You will have more power, and therefore you will have more control than the others around you. This is the power to control and to dominate with mind-boggling success and skill. Now imagine something quite extraordinary. Imagine that you could project a large amount of continuous life energy, chi, prana, to anyone or more of the areas in your life or goals, desires that you'd like to improve and strengthen. With added life force, you reduce the time and the effort it would normally take, and you have much more control over those areas. You likely ask now how this is all possible, and you can find the answer when you think of people whom you know. Some of them are radiating energy, and it seems that they are successful in just about everything they initiate. Others toil their noses to the grindstone just to get the bare necessities for life. The difference between these two extremes is in the capability to generate and to use, project life energy, usually generated subconsciously. Life force and the stamina coming from it are quite often decisive when it comes to achieving success or suffering failure. With equipment, of course, you have a very strong competitive edge. At all times, the knowledge of how to generate life energy and how to consciously harness it for success actually was kept from the common people. As you know already, every shepherd's intent is to have as large a flock of sheep as possible. By now, it is up to you to decide how your future should unfold and what position you envision for yourself. It is up to you now to open the door to a new and successful and happy life. A bit of training and practice will be needed, of course. And then again, within a relatively short time, generally within a couple of weeks, you can be capable of achieving success of which you may not even have dared to dream to this point. And on the other hand, you can experience positive effects such as physical stamina and energy right from the beginning. Life can be a successful and daring adventure, provided that you seize the opportunities it offers. It certainly is time for you now to start something that will quite possibly be the greatest adventure in your life.